to the Cardiac Arrhythmias and Obesity Research Lab. I'm Kedar Aris, Assistant Professor in the Department of Physiology and Biophysics and an adjunct faculty in the Department of Biomedical Engineering at University at Buffalo. For this episode, I wanted to share my perspective on receiving an offer letter and making a decision. Well, if you have gotten an offer letter after this long journey of a tenure track faculty search process, then congratulations are in order. Great job. Well done. So if there's only one offer, well, then it's not much of a choice. You go ahead and accept it. But if you're blessed to receive multiple offers and you got to make a decision, how do you base your decision on? Well, there's no one cookie cutter approach. Every individual has their own requirements and expectations that go into making a decision. But from my point of view, there were a few factors that I looked into. That included facilities, access to collaboration, opportunities, the environment, in the department. Is there a collegial environment? Do people really enjoy working with each other? Is there a good support system in place for junior faculty members? Obviously, the startup package, how much money were they willing to offer, and whether it was hard money or soft money, the ability to recruit, because the lifeline of your research lab will be personnel. And that includes not only postdocs and lab technicians, but more importantly, graduate students. So how well can you recruit into your lab? And what is the quality of personnel you'll be able to get? That will also play an important role. The prestige, although that really is something that is tricky, but that can also play a role in your decision-making process. And finally, location. Is that a place where the cost of living is too high or low, or does that meet what your expectations are? Would you enjoy living in that location? Would your family enjoy living in that location? So these are all the factors that will go into the decision-making process. And every individual has their own Rubic Cube. But these are the things that I considered that eventually let me make a decision. In my case, I received 4 official letters. I was blessed with 4 offer letters, and I ended up choosing one. So if you're lucky enough to have an offer letter, any offer letter, that's wonderful. The more offer letters you get, the more opportunities for making an informed decision will be available to you. And in my case, I looked at the facilities, the opportunities for collaboration, the collegial environment or lack thereof, ability to recruit, the prestige of the university, the startup package, how big it was, and whether it was a hard money or soft money, and finally location. So where I landed ended up being the best place for me, and I'm really excited to be at UB. So hopefully the journey we've started so far has helped in keeping you better informed about what goes into a tenure track faculty search process. And hopefully the experience and the perspective I have shared will benefit you as you go about your journey. So I wish you all the best in your journey. And if you have any questions on any part of this journey, feel free to leave me a comment. I keep collecting questions, and once it reaches a certain threshold, I'll make a quick episode and help answer those questions. So if there's one take-home message that I'd like to share with you as we wrap up this entire journey of the tenure track faculty search process, it is that in order to be successful in this tenure track recruiting process, you need 3 things. You need to be yourself. You need to have the right mindset. And what I mean by that is you need to believe that you can be a successful independent researcher. Because if you cannot convince yourself, you're going to have a hard time convincing the other faculty members who are trying to evaluate you. And finally, and most importantly, my recommendation is go to a place where you're celebrated, where the department and the university is invested in you, invested in your success, rather than going to a place where you'll be tolerated. So with that, I wish you all the best and keep in touch. Until next time, bye.